Hey everyone, Two Crafty Sheilas. I'm Belle. Kim's here with me. Today we are going to unbox a new to us company. I know there's a lot of viewers out there who have tried Ever After. We have not tried it yet. Full disclosure, I did buy it Black Friday. Just getting to it now. You see how many kits I've got. You know this is going to take a while. So today I was really drawn and had to buy this beautiful image called Evening Romance, which is by Grail Hall. It's a square kit. It looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So going around the canvas, so I was just having a look at it. So they've got this, all their information at the top, which is lovely. Got this beautiful little watermark down the bottom. I think that's absolutely adorable. Their website on the back, there's nothing, and their little logo, not logo, what's it called?
Motto.
Create your own fairy tale. Look at the glass slippers. That's so cute.
It is. I like that. Yep.
And then on the top, they do have a thumbnail of the image as well as what it's called. So you can actually store this either upright on in wherever you store it, or you can lay it flat, and either way you will be able to see what the kit is. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so we do get it in the clear dust cover bag. You can see that there is an inventory sheet on here. Okay. I will say this is actually pretty tightly packed. I'm going to have fun getting it back in here.
Right.
I suspect I'm going to split the plastic trying to get it back in, but that's okay. Oh, okay. So inventory sheet, I can see that there are 75 bags. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. I can see that there are 75 bags in total. There are 73 colors. So there's two bags that are going to have, two colors that are going to have multiple bags. I can see number 517 and number 826 both have two bags. So the way that you read these is they've got the bag number, the symbol that they use, the DMC color, how many you need, how many drills you need on your canvas, how many they supply you, so they always give you extra, the weight of the bag, I assume in grams, and how many bags of the color they are giving you. You also then have the beautiful thumbnail over here to be able to keep it all together with the name of the kit and the artist. And it's a square drill with 3 ABs and 3 dust drills.
Okay.
Helps if I roll it the right way, doesn't it? So you can actually see it. Wow, I'm a little bit rusty. Okay, here we go. And it is so big, it's struggling to fit on my table or in the shot. Huh. I've never had that. I've never noticed it before. I assume it happens. Obviously, from just rolling it back out, I've actually just watched a slight air bubble actually run down the canvas as the plastic's obviously moved and stretched. Just interesting to watch. It caught my attention. So sorry for the distraction. Alrighty. Toolkit for Ever After. I am curious to see what you get in their toolkit. So you get sort of that opaque, silky kind of a plastic to cover it or to hold it all together, encase it. We get just the stock standard little MOSFET tray. We get the beautiful glittery pen with a purple squishy. So that just goes on as your pen grip. You've already got your single placer loaded on there. They also have loaded looks like a 3-placer on that end. They do have a longer one. I'm going to guess that's an 8 or a 9. But they are the thicker multi-placers, so not everybody likes those. You do get a container. I'm going to call it a container of wax pads, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 purple wax pads. You will have more than enough wax to do this entire canvas and have some left over. So yes. Each pad, yeah, They've certainly given you enough extras. Each pad does have plastic on both the top and the bottom. So if you are going to use this, please make sure that you take that off before you try and load your pen, because trust me, you do not get very far.
No, been there, tried that.
Same. I think to be a pro diamond painter, you have to have done that at least once.
Yeah, I agree.
The other thing that you do get is beautiful purple tweezers. So it's got their motto on there, create your own fairy tale. Oh, they don't have their actual name. They've only got their motto. Interesting. Still pretty. Oh, very, very stabby tweezers. So definitely make sure that you have your plastic cover on them so that you don't stab yourself or others. So next up we get the sticker sheet. So the sticker sheet, these are all individually cut. They are quite long. So let me see if I can show you. So that's how long they are. So they are very, very long stickers, but they will fit on your baggies of drills. So if you don't want to change over into a container, you can just use your baggies and this will be fine for that. Interesting that they have all these extra little images on there, but none of them are sort of pre-cut. Having a look at that. So if you're wanting to keep those stickers somewhere, you're going to have to cut them out yourself. I don't think that's the end of the world. But beautiful. So it's a 55 by 83 centimeter, square drills, 3 OBs, 3 fairy dust. Oh, and look at that beautiful image again. So
It's
pretty.
gorgeous. Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look-see at those drill colors. Wow. I love these colors. And again, so nicely bagged. If I open this, it is never going to go back the same way.
Of course not.
So on the front, they do have that SKU number, so you can match it up with your canvas and your inventory sheet and your sticker sheet. So if you do keep them separately, easy enough to match up. They do give you enough extra space around it as well. You could always write on there too the name of the canvas just to make your life a little bit easier. Okay. Now, I'm just going to grab out the specialty drill and I might see, oh, there's no 310 in this one.
Nice.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
There is 939 and that's your other, that's that really, really dark blue. I'm going to grab that out. I'm just curious to see what the drill quality looks like.
Yes.
For regular drills. Okay, so this is our 939. They look lovely flat bottoms. I can see plenty of, it's the older facets. So they've got the, I'm going to say, is it the 9 and the 13? They're the diamonds and the square looking facets. Yep, they've got those on them. I've seen a couple of specks of trash. Honestly, the drills themselves look absolutely fine. That is beautiful. No, that looks like good quality drills. I'm not seeing tons and tons of static in there. They're moving pretty freely. So that's another nice little advantage as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I'm very happy with that quality. And let's pull out. Oh, and I even grabbed the right number. That never happens. Alrighty, so we have 3 AAs. First one is 820, so there's beautiful dark blue. So AB or AA stands for Aurora Borealis, Aurora Australis. It is the northern or the southern lights. That is what it is named after. And you can see that even though it's got this dark blue backing, the tops of the facets actually have these other colors. They're almost like a peacock color. They've just got that extra special coating on it, which will shimmer and shine and glisten, different colors of the rainbow, just like the northern and the southern lights do. I will say, I don't know how well it's going to come up. I don't think it's going to come up particularly well, but it's the back. I'm not looking at the back, so it's not an issue, but I can see a lot of the silver backing has actually bled through onto the back.
Oh, okay.
Though the back doesn't look pretty. And I can see there's a couple of drills stuck together. So AAs may be slightly problematic. There's another bit of trash there. But I think there's still more than enough here. It will be fine.
Yep, good.
Okay. So that's our first AA. Then we've got all this bright yellow. Look at that.
That's pretty.
That is beautiful. Lighter colors are usually less problematic than the darker ones. This one definitely looks a lot better. So that's a good one. Then we've got, a chunky bag of the light blue. This is 996. This is one of my favorite blues. Look at the beautiful. Oh, there's a bit of trash there. But look, it's a big chunky bag. You're going to have a little bit of trash. That's fine.
Yeah, of course.
So, look at how it's catching the light. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Then we go into our Forever Dust. So because it's ever after, they are called Forever Dust. It's just your dust drills. They've got a little mica powder coating on the top of them, so it looks like it's a really fine layer of glitter on there. It is beautiful. This one is $7.96, and just look at that capturing the light.
That's stunning.
Love it. And these drills look lovely. Definitely no static in there. They're moving so freely and far less trashy than the AAs. That is beautiful. We've got 3799. So it's a really, really dark grey, bordering on that black look. Not too much in there. You can see little bits of trash around the edge. Again, they're not on the drills, so who cares? It's fine.
Yep.
Lovely. And lastly, 3810, which is like this beautiful turquoise color. Tiny little bit of static in there, but that's fine. And look at that coloring.
It's beautiful. Wow.
Alrighty, let's go around the canvas. Okay, actually, let's have a look at the canvas. So it's one of those tightly woven. Let's see if you can actually kind of see the fabric. It's that tightly woven, really lightweight material. It's quite a beautiful, soft sort of feel to it. I don't mind that. We've got legends down the right and all the way on the left. It does cover the entire length of the canvas. It does have on the top, see if we can bend it, it's got your create your own fairy tale with those gorgeous glass slippers through there. It's got their website down the bottom here with their logo there, and it does have that copyrighted information here reminding us that it's called Evening Romance by Holy Grail. So, sorry, Grail Hall. So Grail Hall is actually being paid for the use of this artwork, and it is a 55 by 83 centimeter. Let's have a look at the stickies. Sorry, the plastic, actually that's not bad. It's not the thickest I've seen, but it's also not the thinnest. I'm quite happy with that sort of thickness plastic. You can tell it's not super loud and crinkly, but it's definitely holding its own, that it's not just gonna, how some of the really cheap ones, they get that crinkle to it really, really fast. This is not going to do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Blue. Yep, I'm pretty sure we're good.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Oh, look at it. I just love you can either choose it as a sunrise or a sunset. I live on the east coast of Australia. That to me is a sunrise. But honestly, it could go either way. And I just love the seagulls.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So cool. So cool. And that ship, even that, can you see it? Let's try and get it out of the glare. Even that ship, it's just a couple of rows of drills to show the sail. And look at how beautifully that's come out. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the whole picture. I love it.
It's beautiful. I'm so happy I got this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out where the specialty drills go. So first up was that dark blue AA. So this one, it is thermometer in a cloud symbol.
Okay.
I'm going to describe it as a thermometer in a cloud.
Yep.
Let's call it that and nothing else, okay?
Yep.
Surely we're all adults here, right? Okay. So, let's see. Now, I've noticed there's a few companies that use this symbol. The thermometer part actually comes out very, very fine. You're actually looking more for the cloud part of it.
Yep.
If you're looking for the thermometer part, it really doesn't show up particularly well, but that's okay. There are lines of it just sort of coming through here, and then bigger line chunks, like 2 or 3 rows at a time, all the way across here. The same, yeah. And again, it makes sense. The sun is rising. It's going to be reflecting across that water.
Yeah.
So it's good placement. It's not on the other side, which is interesting.
Yep.
Okay. But even so, you've got reasonable chunks of it through here. It wasn't a ridiculously big bag. I'm not surprised.
Yep.
The next was that really bright yellow AA. Beautiful. And it's the river symbol.
Yep.
So, surprise, surprise. I'm not sure that I'm going to be surprised anybody. Those bright yellow bits where it's just a line of it through the edge of the water reflecting the sun, and a tiny little bit through here. Yep, that's all AA.
Yeah.
And obviously the yellow that's surrounding the sun, that is all AA as well.
Yep. Gorgeous.
Let's be honest, I don't think that was a surprise to anybody.
No, not at all.
Then we had the big chunky bag of 996. Okay, it's the crescent moon symbol. Ooh, okay. So on our seagulls, I don't know if you can sort of see there's little bits of like a slightly darker blue. It's still a light blue, but it's a bit darker than the lighter shade through there. That is all that lovely AA through here, around here on both of these seagulls.
Wow.
Just dotted through here where it's sort of that getting into the whitewash.
Yep.
Come back to that one. Now I'll get into it now because it's not anywhere else down the bottom. This darker blue all around this cloud and above it and around here, all of that is that color.
Wow.
Holy dooly. And I don't know if there's too many other of our viewers or you came out there. Oh, no, you single place everything. I single place AAs because I don't like the multi-places. They seem to take more of the coating off. That is a lot of AAs to single place.
Yes.
Oh, but it's going to be so worth it.
Oh, it is. It really is.
Next up, we've got our Forever Dust. So the first one was that really, really dark blue, the really pretty one. Oh, it's a symbol I've never seen. It looks like a little pencil. That's beautiful. That's so cute.
Okay.
I mean, that's a new symbol on a diamond painting. Now, the trick is going to be how easy does that show up on the canvas? It does not show up as clearly as I think the intention was supposed to be. So just to show you, I don't know if you can see, there's like, it's almost like a little box symbol here.
Yeah.
Is actually the pencil. The tip of the pencil is really, really fine. So unless it probably would show up with a light pad, but unless you got your face 2 inches from the canvas, you're basically going to be looking for a box. That would be what I would suggest.
Okay. Yep.
Sorry, look, there's a couple of lines of it this entire way through the beach near the whitewash. There's patches of it all through here, a couple of lines of it here. And we've got a couple of lines of it across here. There wasn't tons of bags, so I'm not tons in the bag, sorry. So I'm not expecting tons and tons and tons of it on the canvas. I think that's pretty well covered most of them. Yeah, I think that's about it. Next was that really, really, really dark grey. It is, I'm going to call it a plus symbol because my mind is going to like a sanitary pad, and I kind of feel
Okay.
like that's not the right name for a symbol on a canvas.
Yep. Oh, I see what you mean. Yep.
Yeah, with wings.
Yeah, exactly.
So if anyone's got better names for these symbols, please tell me. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep making them up as we go along. Hey, got to keep life interesting. So,
Yeah.
okay, not that they're going to be easily confused, but I do want to point out we do have a couple of symbols that are a little bit similar. And I stress little bit. We actually have a normal plus.
Yep.
And then we have they're similar background colors.
Okay.
So we just need to be conscious of that when we're diamond painting. They're not ridiculously similar, but if you're half asleep, I can see that people would make a mistake.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea how long that's taken me to find. Poor Kim's coming up with all these suggestions. I have finally seen it. Just for the record, there is only 75 drills on this canvas, which is why it's such a small bag. So give me a little bit of a grace period because this is a huge canvas. It is just a couple of lines up through here. That is the only spot it is. Wow. Okay. And just to show you, it was a little bit like what I was sort of talking about, where that similarity. So it's actually butting up next to the plus, and you can sort of see how close they are.
Yeah.
So not that they're identical. It's not like you're going to have to squint, but you are just going to have to be aware of that. And you could see how clear the symbols are. So that's quite good anyway.
Yep.
The very last specialty drill is that beautiful turquoise color. I like this. It's a box with a tick in it. Oh, that's cool. You usually just see the tick, not with the box with it. Duh. I don't know how much you can see of this sort of like greeny layer on the top of the water.
Yeah. Yep.
That is all the dust drill. Beautiful. So there's a couple of lines of it sort of, coming down through here. There's a couple of lines of it coming across through here. It's the darker butting up against the really pale blue greens. So the darker part through there. But, I mean, that's going to capture the light. Beautiful. Yeah. So, yeah, all through here. Lines of it through here. Every probably 3 or 4 lines of drills, you've got another line of it. So it's just going to capture the light. The edge of that whitewash, the whitewash here, and just a couple of random little lines over the side, which I kind of sort of understand. You've got a little bit more shading through here.
Yep.
So like a little island. So there's going to be less that the sun's going to capture. So it makes sense to me that there's less on this side. But beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous canvas.
Isn't it stunning?
Mm-hmm.
I am so happy that I bought this. I can't wait. I'm going to have to find time to get more canvases done because I'm loving all these different designs that are coming out. They're just beautiful.
They are, yeah.
Alrighty, everyone. Thank you for watching. Apologies for a few of the cut scenes. I just didn't want to have to make you wait and while I found things. So apologies if it looks a little bit disjointed. But don't forget to add in the comments down below. Have you ever bought from Ever After? How have you found their canvases? It's absolutely stunning from what I can see, and I really look forward to giving them a go. And did you find the drill quality was okay? Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. And of course, if you do want to follow us along and see more of what we've got on offer, don't forget to subscribe. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy the unboxing of this new to us company, and we will see you in a video very soon. So take care. Bye.
Bye.